having a full offseason to digest his experience last season, a full training camp with his teammates and roster, and J.J. Redick's coaching style, leadership style. And Luka is as balanced in terms of where he is personally, emotionally, and his game is balanced as well, as you see LeBron with the turnaround on the baseline.
Maybe nobody more balanced in the history of the NBA and what they can do on the floor than LeBron James. Adds 2 more to his grand total. This corner 3 from Dunn, rebound snared by Ayton. It'll be Reeves, Ayton, James, Vincent, and Connect for the Lakers. Gillespie, Dunn, Iguodala, Goodwin, and Hayes Davis for the Suns. On the outside, Vincent can't hit, and the rebound knocked out of bounds will stay here.
Much to show for it. Those guys have made tough shots over him.
Reeves finds the angle, bounce, Ayton couldn't claim it, and Goodwin does, and then he's fouled.
But what hustle there from Jordan Goodwin, of being in to take away the roller, and then Goodwin, those guys just fly in there, and they all have pretty good size.
Here's Goodwin on the outside, can't hit the 3, and the rebound collected by Connect. When you think about Dunn, 7'1" wingspan, Goodwin, 6'10" wingspan, legit length at their respective positions. And that one's going to be ricocheted out of bounds and goes back to the Suns.
The Lakers so far just don't look as settled, knowing Robbie. They offensively, they normally are just composed and poised, but you got to give the Phoenix Suns a lot of credit so far. Their physicality without fouling impacting the Lakers offense.
And that's, Derek, the fine line that they have to kind of walk in this game, right? Of being disruptive and being physical, but not overdoing it with 2 of the guys in the NBA that are as good as anybody at getting to the line.
Gillespie, hustle, Vincent claims, second chance for the Lakers. Reeves splits, gets inside and finishes. No, they're going to wave it off on a travel. A ton of points, only 3 points off the turnover so far. And again, can't convert here. The Suns are 5th in the NBA in points off turnovers, 21 a game coming in to tonight. James, bounce, Ayton. Reeves alone for 3.
What a read right there from DeAndre Ayton to see that, all right, they're clogging that paint. The look is behind me. That was a terrific pass from the big fella.
Iguodala, leave it for Gillespie. Working on LeBron James. Kick it, Goodwin. Trying to hook it around. That was a lot of contact and an offensive foul.
Ones, and it kind of fell apart from there. So it's about the mental toughness here to stay with this and keep yourself in the game when you play good defense.
Yeah, and you talk about on the Lakers side, the communication during the timeouts has been phenomenal. It was something J.J. Redick spoke of in pregame, wanting his guys to stay connected throughout the course of the game. You talk about communication and sound. I'm sitting right next to Jimmy Iovine, the genius. And so you talk about, I'm learning some things about sound and music and communication from him also.
Did he criticize your headset at all? Did he check to make sure that everything sounds okay in your ears?
Not yet. The Lakers are still ahead.
J.J. Redick did tell us that something they've really established this year is giving that first full minute of timeouts for just the players. It's just player-to-player communication as opposed to the coaches coming in. As Brooks once again fades and puts in 2 more.
That's a shot right over the top of Connect, and Dillon Brooks felt like he got fouled on that release.
James back for Reeves, picked up by Jamaree Bouyea, who's gotten more and more run on a 2-way contract here with Phoenix. Connects, gets the roll.
That was not an easy shot because LeBron just rifled that at him. He kind of knocked that down with one hand. Derek, it's never easy when that pass is outside the shot pocket.
No, it is not, but Dalton Connect, a guy that does have the ability to catch high and shoot it high. And, he and Mark Williams, guys that were possibly, Mark was going to be on the Lakers. Dalton Connect wasn't going to be on the Lakers. And here we are tonight, the 2 guys matching up on opposing teams.
What a pass.
And then a kick out, Connect. Can't hit back to back. Vincent fighting for the rebound and a second chance for the Lake Show. 9 to shoot. Reeves, weaves, kicks. LeBron James, no. Up ahead, Bouyea running the floor. Oh, he felt the footsteps of LeBron James. For Devin Booker, 11 first quarter points. And a foul's going to be called on Connect fighting over the Williams screen.
You have to think with this lineup for Phoenix that Dillon Brooks is going to be really aggressive, looking for his own.
Right on cue.
It's just he's going to have to be the primary playmaker, and well, he is so effective and has become so good at getting to his turnaround jumper.
Robbie, it is remarkable to think the type of player that he has turned himself into.
No, without question.
Even just think about what he was at Oregon. He was excellent, but he has just risen leaps and bounds on both sides.
And a lot of it is kind of the persona that he's built, right? Like he's made him into one of the tough guys of the NBA. He's made an all-defensive team, but now the offense coming along with it. There is no questioning that Dillon Brooks works his tail off on his game.
O'Neal drives, had it knocked away by LaRavia. O'Neal reclaims it. Attack, kick, Goodwin, three, got it!
Well, that's a huge shot right there for the confidence of Jordan Goodwin. 6 of his last 21 from 3 coming in. And another 50-50 play goes the way of the Suns and leads to that open 3.
Doncic, fast to slow, but he couldn't finish. Brooks finds the streaking Williams. Fast break perfection and a 7-0 run to take a 1-point lead.
Right now, Phoenix is just playing harder than the Lakers. And they are looking, they're getting stops, they're getting out in transition. And this is just off and down the floor every time. But right now, Phoenix playing with some tempo, and off these stops, they've been able to run.
Are you sitting next to Austin Butler?
This is going to show my age.
The guy who played Elvis is sitting directly to your left. That's a yes.
Oh, he's been great. I saw Eddie Murphy across the floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I've been slacking on some of my movies lately, so I got to get back up.
Hey, Derek, we'll get him right by the end of the game. We'll get him right. We still got another 2.5 quarters.
Thanks for asking me during the game and not in the break. That would have been good.
That's what we're here for.
That's a good teammate right there.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Derek, what's going on the Lakers side? Anything of note?
On the Lakers side, just continuing to stay poised and composed. You know, the Suns made the run, but you can tell the Lakers are balanced. They're not getting emotional about how this game is going so far.
Played well, and it feels like a lot has gone right for the Suns, and it's just Phoenix is actually trailing. It's a 1-point deficit.
Luka's 0 for 3 to start the second quarter. Bouye, booyah!
What a shot by him right here, Jamaree Bouyea. Averaging 5 points a game, but shooting 54% from 3. Two-way guys, so when he's had his number called, he's been efficient, productive.
Now he's going to have a real challenge. Trying to stay in front, and that's what's going to happen. A chance for 3 as Luka Doncic says, I'm too big.
Yeah, we've talked about
Down, he's got every opportunity to take that thing with 2 hands and just whiffs on the play.
Up to 23 first half points for Luka Doncic. Derek, you mentioned the physicality that J.J. Redick talked to us about, that they knew Phoenix was going to come with. You played in an incredibly physical era of the NBA. When you knew you had a specifically physical team in front of you as Brooks continues to get to his spot in the mid-range, what was the mentality going into a game like that?
Well, you had to embrace it and understand that was going to be part of the experience. You knew things would be harder to get to. Offensively, the points wouldn't come as easy. You wouldn't have as much space to shoot your shot. The shot challenge and shot contests were going to be more assertive and more aggressive themselves out on the defensive end. And those are fun games to play in.
Right now, Luka Doncic is going right at Jamaree Bouyea. Back-to-back fouls drawn. As we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule, tomorrow night on NBC and Peacock, Coast to Coast Tuesday starts in Boston with the Knicks and the Celtics, followed by the Thunder and the Warriors. Then NBA TV on Wednesday, Miami at Dallas, followed on Thursday on NBA TV, Warriors and Sixers. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
The Lakers are going to keep going right back to that same pick and roll. Jamaree Bouyea is going to see it every time as long as he's out there.
In and out there, and a good steal by Hayes. So Hayes back on the floor.
Here it comes. There we go.
Doncic wants to go back to work, had it knocked away, gets it back, lob it inside. Oh, great recovery by Williams.
Mark Williams going up to show bodies, but still the ability with that length to get back and disrupt the pass.
Now on the post up, it's Williams, can't finish. Oh, Bouyea on the hustle. Second chance, bounce, Williams takes flight.
What an effort play there by Bouyea. Boy, that's a pass up the floor, and Jackson Hayes, he wasn't looking for it at all.
He'll just bounce it out. Vincent, no.
Anytime you play with Doncic, you are always a potential target up the floor. You have got to be aware if you're Jackson Hayes.
O'Neal got caught. Brooks again. Dillon, the villain, living up to his name on the road.
His numbers are pretty incredible. 6 of the last 9 games, 20 points or more. His productivity offensively has been through the roof.
Intercepted. Bouye. Numbers. Brooks running. Brooks to the rim. Up and under. Goes down. 8 straight makes for Dillon Brooks. Taking over the game in downtown LA.
Well, how about Bouye, though, getting picked on and then off the ball making a couple plays. Here's another one. Oh, whoa.
The late foul called, and Dillon Brooks got to be careful as he tries to contest.
This is the
Ending a pick and roll, they're showing the crowd, active hands, deflections. That's a shot they're willing to give up. DeAndre Ayton in the pocket off pick and roll to try not to collapse as much off the weak side and give up catch and shoot threes.
But Derek, that's where he's most comfortable in that short roll for DA. The lob and slam. Mark Williams has a vendetta against the rim.
You think about just how hard it is to be a tag guy when Phoenix has shooters all over the floor. That clears the way for Williams on the roll.
Doncic finds his spot. Got to get out of the paint. And he turns it over again. Scooped up by O'Neal. Numbers running around him. Gillespie sets the feet and drills the 3.
Who wants a layup when you can run to the arc and get a 3? They were looking for that the whole way. Phoenix playing with
Gillespie sidestep, in and out.
second leg of a back-to-back for the Lakers, and Phoenix is totally taking advantage of that. They are looking to run these guys.
James, mismatch. Doncic, bounce. Reeves in the corner. Can't hit the 3. Rebound poked around and claimed by Gillespie.
Phoenix's collective effort rebounding with their guards has been terrific tonight. It's been all 5 guys on the floor.
Brooks. Bottom. A 3 for Dillon Brooks.
DeAndre Ayton just a little bit late on that switch, and Dillon Brooks is just walking right in and lining that thing up.
21 first half points. The seal by Ayton just clears the space for Luka.
It'll be interesting to see too, Robbie, if the Lakers make the adjustment. Dillon Brooks obviously will become the featured guy. As you see Royce O'Neal knocking down the 3 off the chase action, but Dillon Brooks in pick and roll, they'll be more aggressive.
Yeah.
And again, Gillespie, whenever he's involved in any action, he's a right-handed player, but he likes to shoot it going left. So it'll be interesting to see if the Lakers make some of those adjustments at the half.
Doncic looking for the contact, doesn't get it. Tried to take that 2 for 1.
Yeah,
now the
another
leak
run out.
out, and Brooks is all alone. Dillon Brooks owning Los Angeles. He will hear it from this crowd. There is no love lost
No,
between
there's
Brooks
not.
and the Los Angeles Lakers dating back to his time with the Grizzlies.
That Memphis playoff series, it got personal here in LA.
James can't hit. Rebound. And now Phoenix can hold for 1 with their largest lead currently at 14. That was nearly backcourt. That's what J.J. Redick is trying to implore. 2 seconds left. Brooks, that is ridiculous, and it doesn't go down. That will end this first half. 66